It's 10:30 in the morning after an all-night overseas flight, and I've had maybe an hour of sleep. I'm waiting for my key at the hotel front desk. Shivers run through me. I can barely keep my eyes open, and I'm yawning like crazy. The receptionist drops a small white key card into my palm. Written in red is the number 1109. And then I hear a sharp My colleague Sandal, a young Quebecoise, is standing right beside me. She locks eyes with me and lets out the same scream again. Everyone turns. She points at my keycard. Suddenly, the whole lobby joins in like a choir. The sound slumps into my brain and shoots down my spine. I get goosebumps all over. And then the whispers start. It's on the 11th floor. Seek out the room at the 11th floor. It's on the 11th floor. I don't know if you've ever felt this, but for the first time in my life, I can sense every single cell in my brain waking up one by one. Within seconds, I'm bolt upright, eyes wide, and mind sharp enough to solve an algebra problem on the spot. They are now encircling me. Everyone is waiting for my reaction. Okay, let me give you some context here. I am a flight attendant, and I've just arrived in London. The whole crew always stays at this old hotel. Rumor has it, it's haunted. But here's the thing, not the entire hotel, just the 11th floor. Up until this day, my room was on other floors, the 2nd, the 5th, the 6th, never on the 11th. So until now, I have never really questioned myself. Panagiota, do you believe this hotel is really haunted? Honestly, not only have I never questioned it, but every time I hear another ghost story, I either roll my eyes, give a little smile of disbelief, or simply think, people are crazy. But now, every single story I've ever heard comes rushing back in full detail. And I'm terrified to realize that I remember every little detail of those ghost stories my colleagues used to tell, the ones I always made fun of. I'm pretty sure I remember turning off the faucet. And then I saw water running under the bathroom door, said Kenneth, a guy from China. I went to bed around midnight and couldn't sleep. Toddlers kept running up and down the hallway. I opened the door and no one was there, said Carolina from Venezuela. I called the front desk to ask for a wake-up call. The call went through. Everything seemed fine. But the next morning, I never got my call. I found my phone unplugged, said Adam from Germany. Give me a break, I think to myself, every time I hear these stories. Yeah, sure. And yesterday, I saw an alien getting coffee at Starbucks. So, yes, I doubt there is a phantom in this hotel or in any other hotel for that matter. Now everyone is staring at me, waiting for my reaction. But I just stand here, completely still, speechless. My mind can't process a thing. I'm caught off guard. I'm confused. And then Chandal grabs my key card, runs to the reception desk and says, give her another room. The receptionist doesn't push back at all. She just looks at me, smiles, and says, yeah, sure. Under any other circumstances, I would say, hey, what are you doing? I mean, I don't usually like having anyone else handle my affairs. But this time, I won't lie, I feel a huge sense of relief. I'm too stunned to even sigh. All I do is take my new card, which says 402, head up to the 4th floor, and shut out the world. Tired and overwhelmed, I fall asleep. My routine is always like this. I never nap more than 2 hours. I just have a good 1 hour power nap, and then it's time to head out. During layovers, I always get out and explore the city, no matter how many times I've been to that city. And London is my absolute favorite city. Not the gloomy weather, not the lack of sleep, and certainly not my colleagues' refusal to join me would stop me from going for a walk to soak up every single minute here. So I button up my trench coat, and just as I'm about to step out of the hotel, I ran into Maria in the lobby. Maria is a senior flight attendant who has always felt like a mother to me. Maria smells sweet, like she's just been baking cookies. With her gray highlights, warm voice, and kind eyes, she radiates love. Are you going downtown, Panagiota? Yes, Maria. I'm heading to Oxford Street. Do you want me to get you anything? No, child. Just be careful. London isn't what it used to be. I smile and head out to the street. It's so good. It feels so good to be back in London. It's a 30-minute walk to Oxford Street, but who cares? I feel like a kid in a wonderland, surrounded by storybook buildings from another era, the music of British accents, and that unmistakable smell of damp London streets. When I reach Oxford Street, I can't move. That's how crowded the street is. So I hop in and out of all these fancy stores, Marks and Spencer, Selfridges, even Tesco Express. I buy nothing because we all know how much stronger the English pound is compared to the Canadian dollar. But browsing is for free, right? Okay, now I feel tired. Time to go back to the hotel, even though it's only 8 p.m. But this time, I won't walk. I'll take the bus. So I turn onto a side street, maybe a dozen blocks away from my hotel, and I pull out my phone to check the location of the nearest bus stop. And then I feel a light touch on my right hand. Gentle, really gentle. And then a breeze on my face. And then my new 15 Pro Max iPhone is gone. Just like that, with the lightest touch. It feels like the lightest touch, but it hits me like the hardest buns. Stop him! Stop him! I start screaming. But I was not robbed by a common thief. I was robbed by Spider-Man. The guy was dressed in a bodysuit and was all masked up. He was on an electric bike, and he was so fast that he could have easily won the gold medal if the Olympics had a phone snatching event. Everything is spinning around me. Are you okay? Do you need any help? I'm so sorry for what happened to you. I hear these voices around me like echoes in a tunnel. I can't breathe. But I'm lucky. I'm lucky because I'm surrounded by the nicest strangers I could ever wish for. One of them says, "Hey, here's my phone. You should contact your family." Another one asks, "Where are you staying? I'll call an Uber for you." And he does. A stranger pays for my Uber. And when the driver hears what happened, he helps me walk in the hotel. The first person I see in the lobby is Maria. I fall into her arms and start to cry. Then, everything is a blur. I file a police report, log into my accounts to mark my phone as lost, change my passwords. Maria helps me do everything. She then helps me back to my room. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine, I reply. But I'm lying. I want to scream, Mama! But I don't. I'm drained. I sit on my bed all alone, feeling like a zombie. I can breathe I hear my own breath. And then I sense it. The electricity of someone else's presence. Like somebody is standing right in front of me. At that moment, a thought hits me. This is my punishment. This is a lesson for me to learn. Tears well up, and I whisper, I'm so sorry for doubting you. After that, I feel lighter. Like someone has been urging me, waiting for me to finally say it. And once I say it, once I admit it, and they realize I mean it, they let go. They leave me alone, in peace. And after that, I fall asleep and sleep like a baby. Thank you.